Well, hey, hi everybody. Unis, Utah here. And I'm trying my best to get into the Christmas spirit, but you know, it's so hard with everything that's going on. I mean, it's so cold out here. My girls are standing at attention, if you know what I'm saying here. And oh my, and the weather has just been terrible over in Kentucky. Oh, those poor people in Kentucky. Oh my God, it's just absolutely terrible, you know. But I want to tell you something. I got to tell you, I got a phone call this morning from Rickey Combs. Now this man, I'm in love with Rickey and who the man that he is. I'm telling you that, the entertainer that he is. But I'm in love with the man that he is. You know what he did? He's got music on Rusty Rail Recordings Radio in their record store. Well, he's discounted that so it'd be, you know, an appealing item for you to buy. But not only that, all the money that he collects from the sale of his record, he's going to give it to the people in Kentucky, to this organization in Kentucky. And there's going to be a link down below. So go to Rusty Rails Recordings Radio, and there'll be a link for that down below too. And buy his music. It's a double header for you. You get to hear that beautiful music, plus you get to help the people out in Kentucky, because he's going to take every cent of that money and give it to the people in Kentucky to help them out down there. It's a terrible time of the year for things like this to happen, but it always seems to happen that way. And oh, while I'm talking about that Rickey Combs, oh, I'd smack myself in the face if I didn't say this. He has a song, Busted Flat in Texas. The hell, oh, unions couldn't be busted flat in any state in the union, but that's just me. We're talking about Rickey now. Now, Rickey's got a song, Georgia Songbird Weekly Top 10, and he needs you to vote for him. Go there, listen to that song. Even if you don't listen to the song, vote for Rickey, because this man deserves every vote he can get. And now, like I say, there'll be a link for that down below too. Oh no, Lord, he's a heck of a guy, and I mean, he's won my heart, and I love his music, and I love the man that he is. Okay, and Rickey, you keep going, boy. You go on, Rickey. You're a good man. You're a good man. Anyhow, I'm going to tell you what I got to do here. I'm going to reintroduce myself here in a minute. And what I do, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm on Rusty Rail Recordings Radio. I have a segment on there, Unis, Utah, you know, and I tell my life stories, and I tell things about me on there. And they're going into the second year. Yeah, that's true. And I was happy with it. They're happy with me, and I'm happy with them. Now listen, so you're going to hear me. You're going to get some insight into the business, baby. I ain't lying to you. All right, so that's what's going to happen here in a couple seconds. But first, I want to tell you, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And let's all pray that we get out of this new variant that's coming around, and we all get our shots. And put the mask on, Karen. Don't stop being such a damn fool about it. Anyhow, that's just my opinion, okay? Ain't nobody else's but mine. But Karen, put the mask on and stop messing with people. Okay, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Unis. And I'll be here all next year to bring entertainment your way, baby. I don't have any songs for you today, but I know Pelvis has got a Christmas special planned, so you'll get all the jingle bells and all that stuff from Pelvis. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start the radio segment now. Here we go. So, okay, this inside into the business, baby. Hi, y'all. This is Unis, Utah, and I'm so happy you're here. It's Christmas time, you know, down here in Pig's Butt, Tennessee. It's my favorite time of the year, you know. And people say to me, Unis, what would you like for Christmas? You know, and my husband Carl Utah, he's been gone now for about 5 years, I guess. It's coming up on 5 years. I like to find a man, you know. Unis, I'm happy by myself, but I've always been happier when I was in a relationship, you know, and it's hard to find a man at my age, 79 years old. You know, men my age, they say to me, I'm afraid of a long-term commitment. I was, hell, there ain't no gonna be nothing long-term about this at 79-year-old. Why don't you just lay back and enjoy it? You know, but you know, that funny thing about men is if you take the hokey pokey out of the relationship between man and woman, and they're afraid all we want to do is talk to them. Hell, I just want a man around the house. You want to go fishing, go fishing. You know, it doesn't have to be conversation all the time. They're afraid to talk. Men are afraid to talk, girls. I guess you know that. You know, but there's long-term commitment at 79 years old. Come on, get real, old man. Anyhow, but you know what? And men nowadays, they're afraid of everything. Afraid of commitment, afraid of all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I was down at the Piggly Wiggly. I was down at the Piggly Wiggly the other day, and I was doing my weekly shopping, you know, and I went around, and I was in the frozen food section, and I looked down, and there was a Jolly Green Giant frozen corn. Now, I like that stuff. It's really good. You know, that little sweet corn, that white sweet corn. I just, man, I make casseroles, all kinds. And then, well, I'm getting off subject here. But I looked down and I went, now there'd be the man to have right there. Look at that man. I mean, he's big and he's strong and he's so confident in himself. He wears a short miniskirt. Now, then I said, now there's a man. There is a man that'd be afraid of nothing. Wear them shoes and that little miniskirt, walk around like that, that'd be a man to have in your life because you know he's self-confident. Oh, Lord, send me a man like the Jolly Green Giant, I said. You know, and then I walked around a little bit more, I'm buying something. I got over the produce section, and all of a sudden I looked, and they had avocados there. Now, that's a rare thing down here in Tennessee, but they had avocados, and I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. I know one thing that Jolly Green Giant be afraid of. That'd be an avocado picker. Think about it. That man, he be crossing them legs with that miniskirt on. I can tell you that right now. But anyhow, listen, this is just Unis talking to you about what I want for Christmas. And you know what? I'll tell you what, this kind of peeves me off. That Bob's got a girlfriend. Can you imagine that? Now, I could have had Bob as my boyfriend, but I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, I think I can do it a little bit better than that. But Bob found himself a girlfriend, and I'm happy for him. Maud's her name. We all call her Maudie around here. But she's a nice woman. Nice woman. I mean, a little competition in the house, but I can handle it, baby. I can handle it. But, you know, Bob is just happier than a clam, I can tell you that. That man, I think he even started brushing his teeth. I ain't sure about that. But, I mean, they went out looking at motorhomes and everything else for her to move in. They're not living together yet, but I think that's just coming around, baby. I can tell you that. But I'm happy for them. I'm happy for both of them because Marty's a nice woman. She's a nice woman. And maybe we can become bosom buddies, so to speak. But anyhow, I'm just rambling on right now. I want to tell you all that I am so happy in this last year that I got the radio show, and I've been doing this with Pelvis, and I feel so blessed. And I know there's a lot of things going on out there that would run a good woman down, but you know what? We got to count our blessings. You know, we got to do that. And I've got Pelvis on my side, and I've got Rusty Rail Recordings Radio. Now, if you haven't gone on your computer and found that radio station, it's a station like no other, brother. I can tell you that. I can tell you, baby, right from the bottom of my heart, there's not a station like that. Good music all the time, and there's some good people up there. So find it, and there'll be a link for that down below too. So anyhow, I want to wish you all, I'm going to say happy holiday because I want to cover everything. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. I want to cover them all. I know I don't know them all because I'm just a country girl. But anyhow, whatever you believe in and whatever you want in life, I wish that for you. And that's Eunice talking to you from right here, baby, right from the bottom of that heart. All right, so you come back and see Eunice. I'll be down here in Pig's Butt, Tennessee, or you find me on Rusty Rail Recordings Radio, or you can find me on Screw the News with Pelvis. All right, now you all take care of one another, love one another, and peace, baby.